So start off by telling us about Blue Rock Records.
You're gonna have to ask me some questions. I'm not trying to. I mean, Blue Rock is more of a division of a bigger picture. So it's really like I would say, I consider the umbrella company DD172. And what we do is build brands. I've always felt that not one thing defines me just because of my personal experience and the people that I've been around. So, I'm definitely entrenched in the urban culture because of Rockefeller, and I spent a lot of time in the urban culture, but I also spent a lot of time in private school and running around the world and just experiencing different things. So it's just a reflection of my point of view of life, and I've always listened to more than one kind of music. And, if you look at the last person I signed at Rockefeller, it was Kanye West. It wasn't like Jay-Z, who was the first person I signed at Rockefeller. It was completely two different things, two different kinds of movements and mentalities. I think I've transitioned more to rock and roll lately just because I haven't done it successfully completely yet. And also, I like live instrumentation a lot. To the extent that I've started to try to play the guitar and do all kind of things that are related to the discipline of learning an instrument.
This facility is kind of reminiscent of like Andy Warhol's factory. Is that intentional at all?
Well, I've never been personally to this factory. I've heard about it. You know what I mean? So I don't even know what the vibe completely was in there. I don't know if they had the concept of business model, but it seems like Andy Warhol was really smart and creative.
There seems to be a stark contrast in character from like the humble, indie-driven, like pro-weed Dame Dash of today compared to like the cocky, more flamboyant Dame Dash of the Rockefeller days. How have you grown since then?
Well, I'm older. So what I think was happening was because I didn't control my images and when I was shown or what was shown on the MTVs and the BETs of the world, the only thing that they would show was that character, you know what I'm saying? And, to this day, that character still pops up at all times, and if you don't know me, you would think that's the only thing you saw, that's all you would know of me, but at the end of the day, I think I've evolved like everyone else should, when they're on this planet, for a long period of time. So what time do you have to leave?
At 7.
What time is that?
6:15.
All right, can we do this? Just give me another, let me speak with her real quick, and you have to leave someplace? All right, so let me just do this screen, because I know she, and I always short, you never get to really kick it, so let me just, then I'll come back next time.
As you know, he's a super busy man, so our interview that was supposed to start at 5 and only take 15 minutes ended taking 3 hours because it kept getting interrupted by overbooked meetings, weed ciphers, and things of that nature.
And then we have something that we can sell. We have videos that we can promote with.
Right, exactly.
It's educating everyone else. And I think it's just something that we can do immediately that will generate content. We can also shoot the making of it.
One here, I put it over there, and then I jumped over this and went over there.
Wow.
Alright, cool. My relationship with Dame, that's my homeboy for 20 years. That's my boy. That's my dude. Pause.
I have a friend named Dan.
You got a friend named Dan?
Oh my God.
So Currency's become somewhat of a poster child for Blue Rock. How did this relationship come to be?
It's funny, we, the advice of Sean O'Connell and my little nephew Dash, they said we should call him because they wanted to do a project with him. And he came through just to really do the project. And, we ended up kicking it, and he wanted to do more projects. So we've just been doing a lot of projects. And I think because we're like-minded in the sense that independence is everything to us, that, it's been pretty well received.
So he was the inspiration behind Blue Rock?
He was one of the inspirations in really defining Blue Rock and making it a separate entity. you know, it was important to him. I think that Blue Rock existed. You know what I mean? Because he definitely was like, let's do it.
So like creative control gives a lot of underground artists and companies exposure. How is that important to you?
I mean, you know, I like to be what's most creative and most relevant currently. You know, I pride myself in being an opinion leader and trying to just know tasteful things first. And I know the constraints that you have when you're good and you just don't have the platform to showcase it. Some people only listen to Hot 97 and don't know anything about a Pitchfork or, you know what I'm saying, or any of the really good artists that are, you know, doing shows on a daily basis in front of the masses. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing people that aren't in popular music living a rock life where it looks like they are, at least, or it feels like it is. So maybe it is. I think it is popular right now to be independent or boutique, and you know, to have good music with instrumentation. You know, because I see it at the festivals. You know what I mean? So to me, it is. I don't know. I think what people think is popular ain't as popular as they think. You understand what I mean? I think that's a bit of a gaffle. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think pop music sometimes pretends it's winning when it's not.
Right there. Oh, that's right here. Let me see. That's right. Shout out. Africa in the building.
They stole it all from Corey, man. Good word, man. It's losers.
They stole that design from you.
How they gonna be stealing from my people, man?
And you wearing it right now.
And then
What's some of your inspirations?
Right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of movies that have been inspiring me lately. I want to focus more this year on movies and fashion. I love music. I'm always making. But I want to make movies with the people, more movies with the people that are doing music with. My currency's in movies, in this Muscle Car movie. And hopefully we'll do more.
So,
movie style.
Should we expect the same things we saw with like State Property or Streets is Watching, or are you?
Well, you know, I would hope that I've evolved since then, and that, you know, I'm doing it better. And I'll definitely be making more musically driven movies, hopefully. You know, I can't do anything I did 10 years ago the same. You know what I mean? I have to evolve. So hopefully it'll be an evolution. I mean, you know, I've done so many more movies since then that were so, you know, that weren't musically driven, like The Woodsman, Shadowboxer. And I learned a lot from those experiences, and I want to, you know, implement that with these musically driven movies as well. I think what you're gonna see, what you didn't see before, is just an abundance of movies. Because, you know, when I do things, I like to do them. I don't know. I think it's just, I'm addicted to doing business. I just can't stop. You know, I'm consistent. And then I know that no matter what, I'm really doing it for the love and for the money. Because as soon as I make money, I always put every dollar back on the street to do more business. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? So it's just fun. You know what I mean? Like I really like, you know, the challenge of doing that. I think the most fun is creating new business. You never have more fun than when you're creating a new business.